How's it going, everybody? This is going to be a quick first impressions video on Resident Evil 7, the VR mod by Praydog. I played this for the first time a few hours ago, and holy shit, I was terrified. Experienced a little bit of motion sickness. I'd only played Resident Evil 1 many years ago for PlayStation, and Resident Evil 4 recently for the Quest 2, which was really good. And I wanted to try, since the game was on sale, it was only $7.99. I had Steam credit. I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick this game up. Utterly terrifying, and Praydog's work with the VR mod is amazing. So I wanted to do a quick rundown of settings I think that help with the motion sickness. So I got this video up. Hang on, let me see if I could cue the points up. Let's see, hold on one sec. All right, so here's a pause video of the footage I took without any commentary. I just wanted to do some narration after the fact. So somebody said to decouple the camera pitch, which I think definitely helped. And then there was another setting at, hang on, elsewhere in this video, hang on, 5:12, I think it was, just about. All right, so here is another setting that somebody said to do. Actually, don't disable vignette. So you could enable the camera, but enable the vignette, because I think that really helps too with the motion sickness, because when I removed the check mark from that and when I added the check mark for decouple the camera or whatever, I definitely had, yeah, right there, left the check mark for that and removed it for the vignette thing. That helped tremendously because I was feeling sick right off the bat. So yeah, I'm late to this. Everybody else has done videos, you know, 8 months ago, 5 months ago of Resident Evil 7, but damn, I just wanted to show you a little bit of what I was playing. It was insane. I basically started it right after I let Mia out of her cell. It's terrifying.
Where are you taking me?
Someplace safe.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on? Baby, you've been gone 3 years.
3 years? Has it really been 3 years?
It's scary just watching the playback. You know, it's insane because I didn't really want to do watch any spoilers of the game. I was just like, all right, so there's a VR mod for it. I'll give it a try. I knew nothing about the game going in. Again, I only played the 2 Resident Evils before.
Not now. We need to get out of here first. I think it's this way. So yeah, the graphics, it's just terrifying. This isn't even the worst part, obviously. So there's a scene like a few minutes in, I'll fast forward this. She basically lays on the couch. It was right after I set all this stuff up. So she lays down and she's all like, I'm like, okay. And then I walk away, and of course I expect the worst. And wouldn't you know it, pick up some random dolls. You know. So she either vanished through the roof or something. I don't know. That was terrifying. I was like, all right, this is insane. And I'll try to skip around this video. I got basically like 50 minutes of footage. Oh, right. Yeah. She's trying to kill me in demon mode. So one thing I wanted to point out was the cinematics are tough to navigate with the buttons, because that right there, it said RT, like right trigger, which would basically be the PlayStation map, the PSVR map. Unreal. So fucking psychotic. So trying to defend yourself or fight her using RT, it wasn't working with my Quest 2 controller. So I was trying to figure out all this stuff, and I don't know if you've experienced the same type of confusion.
I can feel her clawing her way back inside of me. Get out!
Insane.
Leave me alone!
So I was like trying to not get killed, and I think it was working. I don't know. But this game is fucking batshit. All right, so I wanted to point this out too. So she's obviously knocked herself out, and then you'll see on the screen it says, use first aid kit. I think it said RB, like right shoulder button or whatever. Again, basically a PlayStation map or even an Xbox map. But with the Quest, you know, the touch controller, which I have mapped properly, you either have the right grab, RG, or you have the right trigger, RT. So grab was doing nothing to do any of that stuff, so I don't know how to access... Utterly terrifying. I mean... so insane. But yeah, the controller bindings were really confusing me. And I'm basically still trying to figure this out. So I was just wildly flailing, and I think it was cutting to cinematic stuff, you know, like where I was defending myself and blocking her, you know, and then I just was wildly flailing the axe around to see if anything would happen. Batshit, man. Batshit. But yeah, the biggest things that I'm trying to figure out as I get into, you know, just learning the game is understanding how everything is mapped. I don't understand. There's a lot of... Hey, let me pause this. So there's a lot of Vive stuff and Valve Index controllers and everything makes sense, but I just could not figure out how to engage in battle without totally getting my ass handed to me. And this happened again after Mia... You know, as I was learning where to go and what to do. Oh my God, yeah. Let's not even show that scene. So, you know, we wound up in the attic, and she's trying to take me out, and I yada yada. Then I wind up at this Texas Chainsaw Massacre house, basically more or less, with these nut jobs. And yeah, it was just terrifying. But the main thing was I didn't know exactly what to do fighting this guy. So this guy, I guess his name is Father or Jack. I don't know. As I'm learning everything, I'm not, you know, everything's new. So Jack is chasing me around, Father, whatever the hell his name is. And that's pretty damn scary, man. Like, just... you really feel like you're in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's batshit. I hated hearing him go, hey, you know, come out. Come on, boy. Peekaboo. You know. So I was trying to mainly avoid him, not engage in battle, because I could not... I didn't see a way to kill him. I didn't understand the controller mappings or anything. So I was just wildly running around. Now, right there, you see RB, use first aid med. The right grab does not work. So how do you quickly access your first aid med? Is there a solution to this? Like I'm, you know, again, all help is appreciated. I'm still a noob to a lot of VR stuff. I try to learn everything as well as I can and as quickly as I can. But sometimes it's just really, really tricky to understand. So that part was fucking batshit, man. So he's basically, you know, he's got me trapped in this room, and he's using a shovel to cut off my leg below my knee. This is some scary fucking shit, dude.
You came to the wrong house, boy.
So again, I don't know how to battle. I don't know if it's like a real-time thing or if it's all cinematic. So I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna go crawl my way to find my leg here. Oh, look, it's your leg. What do you do? Okay, I'll grab it for later. Maybe I could reattach it. Sure.
You can do it.
So this medicine thing, this is another thing where it says RB, use first aid med. Again, how the hell do you do that? I was frantically pushing every button. I couldn't get anything to happen. And obviously he's about to, you know. Right. So basically, I could not get those bindings to work. And then as I was figuring things out a little bit, again, I'm just skipping around through the video. Dude, this game is fucking sick. It's so good, but so sick too. So I finally figured out how to use the first aid med, but it wasn't with that controller binding. It was, I hit Y, and I was like, okay, use. So I'm drinking this magic potion, which apparently is somehow reattaching my leg, I guess. I don't even know.
What the fuck?
Exactly. The character going, what the fuck, is like, summarizes it perfectly. So I was able to run around, and then I figured out where to go. And basically, the objective is to not fight him. You know, you have to just get the key in the hallway, and then you go into the crawl space. And I was thinking there were going to be maggots and, you know, fucking demon dogs down there or whatever, demon rats. But no, so, like, which was great. It was a little bit of a breather. So, you know, and then the phone rings. I talk to whoever is, you know, checking on me. But man, this game is just unfucking believable. So then finally we get a cop coming, and he's like, hey man, what's going on? And he gives me a switchblade. When I'm like, please give me a gun so I don't get murdered. And he's like, well, I can't do that, but I can give you a pocket knife, or a switch, not a switchblade, but a pocket knife. And all this, I'm not even going to go, yeah, I'm just going to, right. So I wanted to make this first impressions video. Again, no spoilers at all when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, you know, to review, if you're having some serious motion sickness with those cinematics and those cutscenes, put a check mark on decoupled camera pitch. And then elsewhere, you know, I'm just remembering the times here, the vignette right here, don't disable it. You know, you could, I think you can put a check mark under camera enabled, but remove it for disable vignette. So it's such a small thing that you don't even notice, but it really does help with the, you know, the motion sickness. Cause I was like, how the hell am I going to get through this? You know, I went down a ladder, and I was just kind of, it was so, you know, the angle of the ladder like changed the couple times that I was trying to climb up and down it. It was all like the camera was just doing whatever it wanted to. And I was like, this is not going to work. Like the first like 5 minutes of playing the game. So what do you think of this game? What do you think? Are you playing it through virtual desktop? That's what I'm doing on a Quest 2. Do you have a Valve Index? Do you have, you know, a Vive? What are you playing this through? How are you setting everything too? I want to mention a quick shout out to TheReclusiveGamer. I think that's his YouTube channel. He has an hour-long video on Resident Evil 7 settings and playing it a little bit in the second half. Really informative video. Thank you very much for your tips and everything. He basically you know, walked through all the options to set. Now everything right here is default. I didn't change anything except for those two settings. I didn't do anything different in the graphics. I'm going to give it another go, and I'm going to try more optimization. Because I was getting about 55 to 60 frames per second in the video, and it wasn't great. I definitely want it more smoother and you know, more buttery, because you know, it takes you out if it's stuttering a little bit. But it was decent. It just could have been better. But he had this whole optimization thing, and he also recommended the FidelityFX by fholger. Really good stuff. It's that OpenVR thing that makes the game run way smoother but look even better. You know, I don't exactly know how it works, but I'll put a link to that in the video description. And also there's a VR Performance Toolkit, I believe by fholger as well, which I have not tried. But again, the guy, ReClusiveGamer or whatever, he had this, all the stuff set up in his stuff. So let me know. There's a lot of people playing Resident Evil 7, but not a lot of people are talking about optimization for it. So again, that guy's channel, really awesome. He responded right away to my questions. So again, thank you, sir, man. It was really awesome of you. There's nothing that pisses me off more than YouTubers, especially VR gamers, when you ask a comment, you're trying to learn more about the stuff, and they just ignore you. It's like, I know everybody's busy, myself included, working 5 jobs at the moment, 7 days a week, all like part-time, but basically, I know what busy is. I try to take these late nights and try to, just get a little bit of fun so I don't lose my fucking mind. But, everybody should always help each other out all the time. This is what it's all about. So, yeah, again, thanks to ReClusiveGamer, who was really awesome. And what else? Yeah, so basically try those little, variations, those little mods. There's videos on how to install that stuff, or I can do a video for you if you need any help. But what was I gonna say? This game is utterly terrifying. Resident Evil 4 is fun and it's cool and it's, bunch of creeps and zombies and whatever, but this is full on Texas Chainsaw Massacre terror. It's, wow. I don't even know what Resident Evil 8's like, but again, I had Steam credit and it was like, dude, this game went to $7.99 and I'm like, fuck it, man. I gotta get it. I'm just gonna use up my credit because I can't afford food barely like right now. But I was like, you know what? If it's on sale, I better take advantage of that sale. So yeah, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, I think is its name. But yeah, really cool stuff. Again, first impressions, utterly fucking terrifying. And also, a big shout out to ReClusiveGamer, who mentioned how to set up this quick access weapon thing. Apparently, I think if you hold left trigger and pull up, left, right, or down on the right joystick, you can access your weapons quickly, or your items quickly, I think. I've yet to figure out how that works, but I had no idea how to do that. Again, I'm such a noob to Resident Evil. The last time I played the PlayStation version was literally 25 years ago. And then, Resident Evil 4 just recently, because I was like, oh, this is so dope. And, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm blown away. So if you guys are like on the fence of trying this game out and maybe you're too scared to try it out, I have I'm not squeamish at all. I could watch anything. I could be involved in anything. Nothing really scares me when it comes to like horror or gore or games. But this was pretty fucking intense. It's just straight up, like I was like, okay. I was kind of like trying to get in goofy mode as I was playing it. It just kind of like, all right, guy, okay, stay back, all right, I'll talk to you later. Just trying to put my mind in a very relaxed comedic state, I guess. Man, this is totally batshit. I look forward to where this is going. Like right now, I'm in the house and I was able to get, to the garage after the cops stopped by, and that's basically as far as I got. So I haven't played it long, but Jesus Christ, it's nuts. And it is every bit as scary as anybody says it is. But again, the motion sickness can be tamed with those 2 options. And there's probably more things you can do, but start there. Because I was literally like, I'm going to vomit. And then I was reading, okay, how to curb the motion sickness, do this and that. Like, check here, no check there. So, all right, hope you found this helpful. Look for a lot more Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 7 footage coming up, and time permitting and everything. I actually have some time on Thursday because of the Thanksgiving holiday, so that'll be nice. I'm going to catch up with a lot of videos that I've been sitting on. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Go check out this game. It's on sale for $8. You cannot go wrong. If you have a remotely decent gaming PC, everything should run like pretty okay. So yeah, thanks so much. I will see you in the next video.